you also need to do some research in your areas of study. I like that you said, Taylor, that you looked up every school, and every school needs something different. And so that's really important. So one of the first things you want to consider is to do some research. So, and do exactly what they say. So, and that means, like you were saying, Taylor, that we need different portfolios for every school. So I'm going to show you some ways to work with that in an efficient way, because of course you all have final exams right now as well, and it's pretty busy. So we'll look at that today as we work on some of the things on how to do that. And we also want to consider not just what they're telling you they want, but there's a little bit of read between the lines of what they want, or do some further research. There's a lot that you can find out on the internet. So you're going to do some internet research. There's loads of excellent videos on YouTube from schools all over the world where you can listen to the profs telling you what they're looking for. And of course, it may not be exactly the same in your program, but it's going to give you an idea, and you're going to see examples of what students are doing around the world. So there's some programs like what I produce. My program's called PortPrep, and through the Guelph School of Art, we teach one locally for you guys. But so you want to look at YouTube videos. But also, some of the art schools around the world produce their own videos to be able to educate students of what they're looking for. So if you just YouTube, do a Google on portfolios or go to YouTube, you'll find some. If you go to my website, there's a couple of good ones that I put up there for you to look at. So just go to portprep.com, and you'll find some good videos to prepare you a little bit more. Because one of the things, so part of your portfolio is talking, kind of making an editorial comment on who you are. So they don't just want, nice, finished, beautiful pieces. They want to know, how do you think? Are you an original thinker? You don't want to just do more anime. They've already seen that, or Transformers or something, right? They want your ideas. What's unique and special about you? And they want to know your thought process. So you want to not just show your awesome best work, which of course you do. You also need some information in there that shows how you think, how you went through a process from start to finish. That's why some schools ask for sketchbook as well. And that sketchbook wants to be really full of a lot of great stuff and a lot of thought process stuff. So it's not what a lot of students think, I just need to show my best work in this area and that area. They tell me on the printout from the school, that I should have maybe some perspective and some drawing and some photography. So there's different categories they'd like to see some work in. But you kind of think behind, what would a college want to see? If they're taking thousands of applications and they're only going to pick 50 or 200 people, what are they looking for? And how are you going to stand out? So it's telling a story about who you are, not just what your skills are, okay? So, and that's generally one of the biggest things that I noticed in reviewing portfolios was that the main thing is that the students didn't realize how to show who they were. A lot of it was just, this is my high school stuff. So they want to see more than that. And they want to see, like I said, your thought process, your how you create work, how you come up with your ideas. They want to see what's unique about you, right? So you want to make it such that it excites them. They notice you. They remember you. Because you think they're working through thousands of these and they've done it for years. How are you going to stand out, right? So thinking from their point of view, right? So we have those two research things and thinking. So that's one of the main things that, so you want to sort of get inside the head of a college prof that has to do this every year, right? What do they want, right? What do the profs want? And also, how do you show your thought, right? So you're going to keep that as background knowledge before you begin putting your portfolio together. Most high school students don't realize this. Universities and colleges get their funding by the amount of people they graduate at the end of the 3-year program. So they want to pick people that they feel are going to be successful and stay and do well and finish, right? So that's one responsibility that the profs have, not just that they want to pick talented people that they think are going to add to the profession, they have that responsibility towards the school to keep getting in the government money, right? Because all those art schools, they do need that. So that's just something to keep in mind, so that you need to not only show that, so what makes you great, right? It's obviously skill, ideas, creativity, right? They want to know you can think outside of the box, right? Especially if you're going into fine art or any of the more particularly creative fields. Illustration, animation, right? They don't want more of the same. We got a lot of that, right? So, and they want to keep pushing the envelope. And these schools that you guys are talking about going to are the best. So, you want to show that you can think outside the box. So, pick you're great because of skill, ideas, creativity, and that you've got good study habits, good work habits, right? That's where they know they're going to graduate you. So how do you show that you're organized? So you're organized. So those are all things to keep in mind when you're preparing your portfolio.